Hey, what's up guys? This is Clive, Korean chef living in Melbourne, and today I'm going to show you how to make a Korean food, Gimbap. Gimbap is a really beautiful Korean food. Korean people love it, and as a Korean, I love making and eating Gimbap. It's really common food in Korea, like a street food, or maybe it's like a fast food. It's cheap and easy to eat, so instead of getting hamburger or McDonald's, KFC, many Korean people just get Gimbap in Korea. And there are so many kind of Gimbap, like tuna mayo gimbap, bulgogi gimbap, spicy 제육 gimbap, like traditional gimbap, many gimbap. But today I'm gonna make spam kimchi gimbap. Why? Because they are so easy to find. Like for example, spam you can find anywhere in grocery store, and kimchi, which is Korean soul food, you can find any Asian grocery supermarket. So that's all you need. And then of course you need a kim, which is nori, and you can also find in Asian market. So they are easy to find, simple ingredients, but taste really beautiful. So I will show you how to make it right now. I forgot to say that the kimbap means in Korean, kim, roasted seaweed, and bap, which is cooked rice. It literally means roasted seaweed and rice. As long as there is these two ingredients, the filling doesn't matter. That's why in Korea there are so many types of kimbap. So let's go. And of course I'm gonna start with the cooking rice because it takes the most time. Rice is essential ingredient for kimbap. So basically that's all you need. Kimchi, spam, and eggs. How easy is it? That's why I chose spam kimchi gimbap, because the ingredient is just super easy. There's nothing much to prep, just chop some kimchi and slice some spam and beat some egg. Yeah, it's gonna be super easy and simple, but yummy. I'm gonna beat the eggs first. I'm using 2 eggs for 2 people. If you're making just 1 portion, you can use just 1 egg. A little bit of salt and just beat the eggs. And now spam. Man, always happens when I take out spam from the tin. Yeah, basically I'm gonna slice spam. I'm gonna use half for 2 people. Just like this, and then just slice like a strip or stick, like that, like a little spam stick, you know. And then we are gonna chop some kimchi into some small pieces. It's just really lovely chop. It doesn't have to be too small. Really rough chop. And now all the food prep is done. All we need to do is actual cooking. Okay, so I'm gonna cook my egg first. A little bit of just oil. And beaten eggs just in. So my eggs looking like this. Just leave a little bit, maybe 30 seconds or 1 minute, and yep, that'll be good. And when the bottom is cooked like that, I'm gonna flip this one. Just like that, easy. Egg is ready. And now it's time to cook spam and kimchi. A little bit of oil again. Kimchi in. Also spam's in. And you know what? In the meantime, I'm gonna slice this egg here. It's really easy. All you need to do is slice like a strip. Just like that. How easy is it? Just put on the plates. Yeah, they looking good. Spam is golden brown and kimchi looks, yep, it's cooked. So I'm gonna just put it aside. And what a nice timing, right? It's just ready. So now I'm gonna show you how to season the rice for Korean kimbap. And this is very important because this makes Korean kimbap different to Japanese maki, which is a Japanese sushi roll. Japanese sushi roll, they usually put vinegar, salt, sugar. But for the Korean kimbap, we use sesame oil and salt. Yep, because Korean people love sesame oil and then it gives a really unique flavor as well as smell. So without sesame oil, it's a little bit hard to say as Korean kimbap. Now I will show you how to do. I love freshly cooked rice. It's such amazing. If you don't have a rice cooker at home, I highly recommend to get one because it's really cheap. I bought mine like $15 and then they work great. So in this freshly cooked rice, I'm gonna put 1 spoon of sesame oil and salt. And just mix it well. Just be careful trying not to overmix. If you overmix it or overwork, it's gonna always stick together. That's not what you want. Perfect. Okay, now we are finally gonna make our kimbap. Yay. Before that, I'm gonna use this bamboo roller. It's handy for making kimbap, but you don't really need it if you don't have, so don't worry. I'm just using because I have. So here you put the rice on the kimbap and then just spread them evenly. Doesn't have to cover all the way, as much as you can. After that, you're gonna put ingredients here. Like some eggs and of course spam and some kimchi. And let's roll. Oh, I love this moment. Rolling kimbap is pretty satisfying. Just like that. And it's gonna be like this. That's pretty nice kimbap. I'm gonna just put it aside. I'm gonna keep rolling. Okay, I rolled all the kimbap here, so now I'm gonna slice it. Looking so yummy. So it looks like this. Really yummy. Now it's my favorite time. Eating time, yay! Kimbap, man, this always reminds me of Korea. Like home food, you know what I mean? Great. Really simple ingredients, but tastes really yummy and Korean. It tastes very different to Japanese sushi. If you've never tried Korean kimbap, give it a shot. It's yummy. In Melbourne, some of my Australian friends call it Korean sushi, like Japanese sushi, but Korean version. But it has a name. It's Gimbap. Okay, it's not Japanese sushi. Personally, I have lots of childhood memories toward kimbap. When I was a student, obviously I didn't really have money. Whenever I'm hungry, I usually got kimbap from the store. Because in Korea, kimbap is like a fast food. And at the time, it was really cheap. Like one kimbap was like $1. And it's full of rice, so it's also very filling as well. And whenever I went to the school trip, my mom always made a kimbap and it was absolutely yummy. Because kimbap is good when it's even cold or room temperature, so it doesn't really need to be hot or fresh. If you eat kimbap next day, it's gonna still taste great. That's one of the best thing about kimbap. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna focus on eating my kimbap. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you are interested in Korean food, please give it a shot. It's really easy and simple. I'm pretty sure you can find ingredients like pretty much anywhere. So I will see you in my next video. Take care, bye!